Hey everybody, Tokusa here and welcome back to another My Hero Ultra Impact video. So, if you saw my previous video, you do know that I just came back from vacation, spent way too much money there, and then came back to North America where I'm from, and went all in on this unit, and literally all in because Deku hated me. I was just hoping my luck in 2024 was just gonna go one more banner, because of course this is essentially the hypest unit that's come out this year. And yeah, I had to go to pity. Felt great. You know, already on a budget, eating water every day. Had to deal with that. No, I'm totally fine with budgeting. But it didn't feel good. So we do only have the unit of one copy. I don't know if I'm going to chase dupes, because he honestly performs super well from the few times I've tested them out. Also, I haven't mastered his gameplay yet, so let me know down below. I'm still testing teams, memories, and whatnot, but so far he's just a very consistent and reliable persistence character, which all of them are, especially All Might. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get more usage onto him and show everybody that watches my video how he performs. But gonna quickly go through this just to show you basic Peace Route done completely, and then the EX auto skills. I only had like 5 or 6 helmets, so these are nothing like optimal or best in slot by far, but all in all, not too shabby. So without further ado, gonna show you the PvP team we're going to use here, my memories, and what I think I'm gonna be testing out like going forward. And yeah, gonna have some fun with Mr. Deku here. So anyways, I will be right back with the first opponent and a team layout of what I'm using. So this is the team that I have constructed. Pretty high-end meta supporting team, right? Of course, you can fly anybody in where Deku is and make it work, but I kind of like this team. Just kind of works super well because Momo hides, Compress can hide either himself or Deku, which can be super, super important, especially when Deku gets persistence. Essentially, the goal with Deku is to make sure he makes it to turn 5. Turn 5, he gets his persistence, and then he's just off to the races until like turn 9 or 10, where he does get KO'd eventually. But yeah, this is just, I found this team works really, really well for me. I've seen, instead of Compress, a lot of people use Red Aizawa. I don't have him leveled up yet, he's still level 80, as you're seeing right here. And yeah, Compress is just a little bit more reliable here. And then in terms of memories, this is the one where I'm still just playing around. So this memory, I wouldn't say his signature, but the signature memory on the banner currently is good. It increases skill impact and speed while he doesn't have persistence, which is really nice, right? You're at least a bit faster at the time being. And then once he does gain persistence, it's a supportive memory for 3 turns, right? You give power and speed to all allies, which doesn't really work too well with somebody like Momo and Compress. You're really only going to get a little bit out of them offensively, but the extra speed is, I guess, pretty nice. But other memories that I've been thinking of, you know, just your typical speed, Dulce Summertime and whatnot. But I think the most important thing is, and it's more for the defensive lineup, right? Because when you're in control in the attacking lineup, it's a whole different like ball game, right? Because you're against AI, so you can kind of like pick and choose and play a bit more safely. So it's more on the defensive end where I'm trying to figure out memories. This I still think can work really well. I still think something like Dulce Summertime and just making sure you're faster, especially if you have somebody like Red Aizawa or even Compress that lands the bind, like disrupting the other team, letting Deku get to the 5th turn. I still think that can be great. Fantasy Meadow is another memory that has been recommended, and I can see why, right? For 4 turns, you have you have Composure, so your max HP is up. This is just really good for survivability, right? You get a nice HP regen when your health's a bit lower. I could see this being like a really good bread and butter piece on defense, right? Because those first 4 turns, you have Composure, you're keeping yourself alive and stronger for just a little bit longer, right? So another memory that's definitely worth, I'm going to be definitely trying out in further videos. But for now, we're just going to keep the signature memory from the banner. I feel like it's pretty good, right? Supports him, then supports the team after. And yeah, that's essentially the team. So without further ado, Give Me You Are will be our first opponent. And yeah, I'm just going to try to fight somebody different for the first, like 3 or 4 fights. I'll probably keep it a bit shorter, just for, you know, first videos, right? I want to try a lot of things out. I'm really excited to try a full persistence team out. Well, besides maybe All Might. Freaking All Might, man. Turn 11 is ridiculous. So we're going to go right for Mr. Bakugo here. We got to deal with Stun and Bullseye debuffing Menacing here. So, would have been great to land one of the binds, but it is what it is. And that's another thing too with the Dulce Summertime. There is so many units that just, well, not so many units, but mainly Bakugo, I guess I should say, that just have permanent Bullseye, right? Where if I gave Dulce some time to Deku, it wouldn't matter as much. But, and that's just because Bakugo is running like crazy everywhere right now. So it's a little bit tricky to run Dulce. Oh, you're gonna KO him. But I could still seeing it work. It's just, yeah, like I said, it's just a little bit tricky right now with all the Bakugo essentially out there. Bakugo probably being one of the heavier counters against Deku, but when you get rid of him like that, you don't really have much to worry about. And you may be wondering why that was so easy to KO him. Deku removes Last Stand temporarily because he's the greatest unit of all freaking time. He's just so good. He's so good. And like after turn like 5, I think it's turn 5, it might be turn 4. I should probably read the kit and understand characters better. I didn't see how much damage he did there, but he just becomes, he's a persistence character, right? He essentially cannot die, so he just becomes another monster. So we're actually going to attack third with Compress here. The main reason being is he does have Dulce Summertime, so why not protect Deku even more by giving him dodge? And nobody's got Bullseye there anymore, so. Oh, and the double binding. Oh, Compress, you horrible human. Okay, so we're going to hide Compress right now because we're just keeping Momo and Compress alive as long as possible. Deku's at that stage now where he is that guy, so he's just going to destroy. Obviously, 70k normal is still no joke, but I'm full health. I'm full health. Persistence gets better the lower your health is, so. I mean, you're probably not going to see ridiculous numbers, but, I mean, you're still going to see pretty ridiculous numbers, but if you're expecting max damage normals, probably not. Anyways, this first fight, as you're seeing, is going very well. The biggest thing with this Deku, too, well, not the biggest thing, but another one of his 15 positive traits, is that his action skills, they may be single-targeted, but, and I'm sure most of you are aware, but they have team-wide debuffs. Like this one here, I think this one gets rid of the... Oh no, this one, yeah, cancels all opponents' temporary status ailments, and I think this one blinds or something like that. Oh, this is the one that cancels last stand effects. So it's just so powerful, right? He's ridiculous. And that's just... I still think Vigilante Deku's good, but I feel like if he was built like Faux 100 here, it would just be another ballpark. Of just... I don't know. It'd just be out of this world good, I think. And I'm very excited to run those two together, even though survivability will be interesting, but I don't know. This boy seems like he can carry pretty damn hard, so. Anyways, first fight went, I would say, pretty good. We get the windscreen, beat up Deku here. Very impressed with how that first one went, so let's hop into the next opponent. So our third fight, technically, I just recorded another one, but I did not keep Deku alive. It was a very good team. I'll recap who I fought. But I did not get to turn 4. They were faster. I got stunned, bounded, it shut down. It was a 2-second fight, and nobody did any damage. So I didn't keep it in, but I'll recap that at the end. But this will be Izuku with Ida, Momo, Ochako, the fantasy celebration team here. Very good. So hopefully we get a better outing here. Yeah, that I was bad. I got obliterated. It was Compress, Ochako, and Momo, but Ochako just team-wide stunned me, and then Compress bound 2 of mine. I just didn't get to breathe. I should have kept it in. If it was a more competitive fight, I would have. But I'm not kidding when I said it was over in 4 turns. Like, it was not a fight. So, hopefully a little bit better outing here. Doesn't really matter who we go for, I guess. I guess we'll try to just stop Ida so he doesn't aggravate. But something that I've done it before, but this time I'm trying to stick to it. I guess there's 2 things, really. So, number 1, I finally figured out... I don't think it was that difficult. I think I'm just lazy. I have BlueStacks on my computer, and I have My Hero Ultra Impact actually downloaded in it. So, I'm pretty sure you could do it before, but I didn't realize you could get Ultra Impact through that. But I have it working currently. I have a free-to-play account currently in the works, you know, because I feel like this Deku, and not even just this Deku, actually, but just in the last few months, I've noticed there's been quite a few new players, just in my YouTube comments or just on Reddit and whatnot, and obviously this Deku probably bringing back a hefty amount of people. I just figured, like, I want to start a new free-to-play account for a few reasons, right? It'd be a lot more understanding. Like, I understand how to play free-to-play, but actually having an account completely dedicated to free-to-play, I feel like I can understand and just, like, give better tips and tricks of, like, where to farm gems and how to, like, approach the game, who to go for like, a free-to-play account. So, that is what I'm currently working on. And yeah, another reason, of course, is to have extra gems to summon, because it's a lot sometimes. It's a lot, like this Deku. I'm happy the pity was only 200, but you have to consider it's still... Look at that freaking dodging by Deku. It's still a lot. It's still a lot, right? So it feels better to have another count on the roll. And the nice thing about BlueStacks too is, and I'm very excited. Look at that Bullseye kicking in now. He's got that 4 Fajin. Another thing with the BlueStacks, and I probably will end up putting my main account onto BlueStacks, is the aspect ratio. Like right now, for my last, I don't know, 100, 200 freaking videos, I've always had these black borders, right? Like this one's diagonally, but when I had it on my phone, it was horizontally, right? So I've just always had that kind of problem, and it just always kind of bothered me. It was just, it's not as clean and fresh as it could be, but from my practice of like recordings on my BlueStacks, like emulators or PC, it covers it perfectly. No more black borders. It looks crisp. So I'm probably gonna end up swapping my main account onto the computer, and then put my free-to-play account on the tablet. So that's kind of what I'm thinking anyways. So maybe the next video after this one, you will see that. I will have a nice, clean YouTube screen so nobody has to deal with the borders. And I'm also gonna like touch up around my computer or my camera screen there. I'm gonna have maybe a little cool border on that. It's gonna look a little bit fresher is what I'm mainly getting at. So I'm excited to get into that, and I hope you all are excited to see it too. I'm trying to improve my videos each and every time. Just like Deku is getting stronger each and every turn. That persistence, man. 63k normals is disgusting. And yeah, I'm excited for what is coming up, right? Nothing makes me more happy with that damage. It's crazy. And the bind on Momo. So I know I've been rambling on from like future content and like updates to what, you know, all of you are seeing here. It just also excites me, but this Deku is cooking. He is doing some crazy damage right now. Let's see what he's got here. Max damage! Oh, my boy Deku. You can't KO him. You could eat that max damage normal. That's for damn sure. Okay, I'll do it right now. I'll go show you the second fight while I'm still just rambling. But very excited for like what's to come. Just, you know, I like making the quality of my videos better and better each time. I feel like implementing the OSTs has really helped. It just makes it better for me, and if that makes it better for me, hopefully it's better for all of you. But yeah, Yugen, that's who it was. Yeah, this, as you can see with the with the massive, what is that, 9k total damage I did. It didn't go well. I got shut down. So shout out to Yugen. Absolutely just bodied me, but a little bit better against Isuku. So hey, I guess there's no cut for this one. We're gonna hop right into the next fight. But yeah, there's those instances, right? Sometimes you're just not going to outspeed the other team, and they're just gonna, you know, win the coin flip and just shut your entire... mirror match, essentially. Okay, I can dig this. We're probably slower. Wow, we're faster. That's actually shocking me. Okay. We have to KO Deku. So here's another thing with Deku, right? When you are on the attacking end, like I said, you have full control. Oh, I don't have that much control if I'm not doing any damage. I'm just who you're fighting. And I can target Deku. I can try to get him out of here before he gains his persistence, right? We're on the defensive end. You obviously have zero control of what's going on. So you're just hoping that your team is like leveled up enough, has the best memories it could possibly have. Oh my god, this Deku's annoying! He's just dodging everything. This boy's broken. This boy is ridiculous. Look at it. This is horrible, because it's going to be a persistence fight. I don't think we're going to be able to KO him. We're going to have to land some close ultras here. Now, my train of thought is completely shot. But anyways, excited about the content to make. Excited for the changes to quality, and hope you all enjoy it. And you can keep leaving me comments down below on just ways to improve it, because nothing I enjoy more than making better content, and better content for all of you, right? If you're all happy, I'm extremely happy, so. And yeah, I am seeing that this Deku, that 70% speed he's got built into his kit is so crucial. I also just realized that we took out their Vigilante Deku, so it is not a persistence battle, which is what I think I was talking about. I don't know, I can't remember. I'm still trying to recollect everything. I'm so far behind in sleep and everything, and now I'm just making excuses. I should just be talking, you know, slower and understanding myself. But we are back on track now. We got, ooh, is that a one-shot? Oh, my boy Deku. He is so freaking good, man. But, oh yeah, on the defensive end, that's what I was saying before. It's just harder to, like, gauge how well they're going to do there, right? Because you don't have full control. I could have fought a UR plus Deku there for all I know. And I guess we're going to find out after this fight. And it might have been just a, you know, it's just how it works on defense, right? When you don't have control of your units, you just got to hope that you're leveled up enough, you have multiple dupes of the character, you have the right memories, the right supporting cast. It's completely into the AI's hands instead of your own hands. But right now, when you have full control of Deku on the attacking end, well, you're seeing it. He looks absolutely insane. The only fight that I've lost so far was like an individual had an absolutely insane team, and you know, just got all the binds and stuns in, like the character tended to do, and that's pretty much the only way you can really shut this unit down, because if you don't beat Deku in 4 turns, that boy is off to the races. As you can see, the damage he does, the last stand removal, that 70% speed, the removal of status ailments, right? He's got so much for his entire kit. It is beautiful. We'll do one more. It's going to be a shorter video. This is kind of just like testing the waters with him. I have many other things planned here. So this is just going to be a big, giant... well, see, you are plus Deku. And that's what I mean. On the defensive end, it's just so different. But yeah, this first video is more trial and error. This is definitely the most I've used Deku. I did like 2, maybe 3 fights max off recording. And that was just me switching memories and figuring out teams. So now that I'm going to get like a real good feeling for how this unit is, I can, you know, give my own personal opinion on how I think he is. And what best memory, what best team is to run, yada yada. So, excited for what is to come. Am I fighting the same team? Is this a mirror match? I really hope this is not a mirror match, because, well, I haven't edited, because I've been talking in between, I just figured I'd keep it all in. But this could be a mirror match. If it is, I apologize, but this is going to be the final fight for the time being. But I actually have no idea. But it's the exact same 3 and the exact same 3 squads, so we will have to see. But look at that. Look at all them misses, man. It's crazy. The unit is too good. He's too good. Gonna keep attacking third with Compress for now, just because Deku's damage isn't ridiculous at the beginning. I'd rather just get all the Dulce Summertime uses out of Compress. Starting to think that this is a better approach right now. Deku does not have to attack third in a successfully executed skill chain either, so nothing to really worry about there. And the nice part about these Plus Ultras is he gives dodge to his teammates. Not himself, but to his teammates, so... a nice little icing on the cake there to make this Deku just that much better, right? But yeah, so far, very impressed with how everything's went. And I only see this unit being everywhere in the future. If he wasn't a general pool unit, everybody would have him. I guarantee it. But they made it intriguing, at least, with the 200 pity. I will give him that, so. Is this my Deku or his Deku? I don't know. My Deku. Oh, my Deku wins! I can't remember if I was fighting Celeb Deku. I actually can't. I guess I'll find out at the end. And now that we've used both instances of Compresses Dulce Summertime, we can attack through to Deku, get that extra little bit of damage in, right? And... oh, and get the bind on Ochako. He's too good, man. He is so good. I'm not saying he's a must summon, but because honestly, just reading his kit, he looks like he's essentially only for PvP. Now, the game is 90% PvP, so that's good. But if you like other things, like you like VD Tower, you just like the PvE events, right? Whenever they have Climax battles or Club Fest. I don't know. I wouldn't say he's like a must-get, if that's how you enjoy playing the game. But for PvP, and I mean, it's the GOAT, right? It's the main character, Deku, so... that alone is, you know, he's a great protagonist, so... yeah, that alone is great, but for PvP, he's also just amazing. He's probably, from what I'm hearing, he's if I made another top 10 list, he'd probably break that top 10 list, so... I'm excited to get more usage out of him, test him on other really good teams, fun teams, and any unit that can, you know, perform well in both of those scenarios is going to be just at the top of my list, so... very happy with how this Deku is right now. He is just a machine. We guys get rid of Moment here and just have Bakugo left. 50k... man, 50k normal. I don't know, he just seems absolutely absurd. And we will get the W right here. It's beautiful. 4 out of 5 fights we won, I believe. So pretty happy with that. I guess you all only saw 4, but I will still take that all day, every day. Also, I'm also only Elite like 4, I think, so getting up to Legends rank is not looking very promising, and that's just mainly because I was gone and I didn't really play. That was, listen, Harina, I'm not far behind you if y'all see this video. It's just how secret battles work sometimes, so I do apologize. But yeah, 4 out of 5 fights, I will definitely take that, and yeah, pretty happy with how everything went there. So that's gonna be it for this showcase. Pretty simple one so far. Deku looks phenomenal, and I'm excited to test him out in many other teams, and I'm excited to see how everything's going to look in my next few videos. Hopefully a little bit more, you know, shine and glitter to it, and it's better for all of you that are watching. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyways, until the next one, take care. Deku, amazing. Best of luck if you are summoning. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and most importantly, have a wonderful day. Cook's out.